So you read the title. In this box is a first edition booster box that I got from AliExpress. It was on sale, so I got it for about $85, and let's take a look at it. It doesn't look too bad, I guess. I think these colors are wrong, and there's this tear over here. But other than that, everything looks halfway decent. Now, obviously, these are going to be fake, and I'm not at all expecting these to be real, so I'm gonna get that out of the way right now. But what made this one stick out to me was some of the reviews where people seemed to think that the cards were real. I'm just trying to see if they're good fakes or not. And this actually set up a lot better than most fake booster boxes, because they're supposed to pop up like that for display, but normally the little punch out isn't that good. And now we're gonna take a look at the packs. The packs themselves aren't terrible. Again, I think the colors are off. It doesn't have the wavy crimp though, and let's see. Oh yeah, they're not all Charizard packs. There's Venusaur and Blastoise. I'm gonna open these three up on my TikTok, so if you want to see that, make sure you guys follow me over there. These are the hits from the first three packs, and these are the rest of the cards. Now I kind of want to see if I can create a full fake master set with these cards. Now my first impressions on these cards, they don't actually look that bad. The rares, the holos themselves, don't really look that good. But all of the individual common and uncommon cards, at first glance, you could mistake them for actual cards. The coloring is a little bit off. I think everything's a bit too saturated, but these are mimicking the base set Shadowless cards. The colors are slightly different from the later print runs. But they did get this font correct up in the top corner, where it's actually thinner than the bolder HP text that we got in later runs too. And I don't know what's going on, but they keep sticking to each other a lot more than normal cards do. Other than that, they feel okay. Ooh, a polybath. The cards themselves feel alright. I think they're about the right thickness, and I'm pretty sure they're the right size too. So the only real tell that you have that these are fake are the artwork isn't as sharp as it should be. And the thing that I don't like about these are that at first glance, you can't really tell. If you look really close, the artwork's a little bit blurrier, but that can be hard to tell in photos. So I'm just worried if, say, a bad actor were to get their hands on these and post them Now, this Polyrath right here stands out to me a little bit because I'm almost certain that this water is a lot greener than on like the actual card. If a bad actor were to get their hands on these and post them on Facebook Marketplace or something with not the best photos, marketing them as real cards, a lot of people could be tricked. Possibly some parents or grandparents who are trying to buy cards for their kids, and they might not even know. And if you guys are interested in seeing a video where I break down what to look for when encountering fake cards in real life or online so you don't get scammed, please let me know in the comments. And I know I keep mentioning it, but I don't know what it is. I think, is it the contrast? There just seems to be like, there just seems to be this weird matte sort of film over the whole holo card that makes them just look so bad to me. Anyway, we're gonna need to speed this up a little bit. This, I will say that this is kind of fun. I don't think it feels as good as opening packs of real Pokemon cards, but that aspect of having a fun rip is kind of there. Ooh, look at that. That's our first Mewtwo. Another reason that I was kind of drawn to this is on AliExpress, some listings will actually specify that the cards that they're selling are proxy cards, but this one specifically didn't do that. So most people who are in the know would be like, oh yeah, that's definitely not a real booster box, especially since one pack is like 3 times that much. But say there was a parent, grandparent, or something like that who wanted to buy some cards for their kid, they might not even know. They'll just be like, oh, look, they like these Pokemon cards. Let me get them some Pokemon cards. And besides this first edition base set box, they also, what was it? I saw that they had a jungle box, a Fossil box, and a Team Rocket box. And if you guys don't know, I'm actually working on my own Team Rocket master set. So if you guys would like to see a fake versus real comparison between the Team Rocket cards specifically, then I could do that. And also interested in how the fake booster box would actually handle the secret rare Dark Raichu. So if you guys are interested in seeing that too, please let me know in the comments, and I will set aside about $100 to waste on some more fake cards. Oh, look at that. We got a Charizard. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to finish the master set if we didn't get that Charizard. I don't know off the top of my head what we're missing right now, but we'll find out towards the end. But if you guys are enjoying watching me open these packs of cards, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I plan to do more videos like this, and it would really mean the world to me for you guys to support me. To the last few cards. Let's see if we can get something good. All right, come on, last pack magic. Hitmonchan. So I definitely feel like we're missing at least one rare card, but here we go. This is our stack of hollows, and then these are everything else. All right, time to see if we are close to a master set or not. Let me grab my binder. Now they do have the set numbers and they are correct. So I'm just gonna start with the rares because they're first, and let's see what we have. And now right off the bat, we cannot finish a complete master set because we are missing numbers 1 and 2. And if I'm not mistaken, that is Alakazam and Blastoise. But I'd still like to see how close we can actually get. So now I am just gonna shove these cards into this binder raw because they're fake cards. So I really don't care if I'm practicing bad binder behavior. There's no reason for me to keep them all in like the best condition. Alright, now it's time to work on the rest of these cards, and this stack is so thick. If we're missing one of these, I think I'll actually be surprised. Alright, so I'm going to do my best to sort these out really quick, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, I have them all sorted out by number, and I'm gonna start adding them to the binder. And if I'm not wrong, we do have every single other card except for 1 and 2. So we actually got super close to having a first edition base set Shadowless Master set. I imagine that would be quite the feat to actually do this with real first edition Shadowless cards though. And one thing in the community that a lot of people will do with fake cards is called the rip test, because real Pokemon cards are printed on 3 layers. So there's the back, there's a middle layer, there's a middle black layer, and a front layer. I can go over it in more detail in a future video, but let's see if these fake cards went the extra mile and passed the rip test. Whoa. I actually wasn't expecting that. I've had a few fake cards before, and all of them have been white all the way through. Let's rip this Electabuzz to see if it's the same. Look at that! That is actually so surprising. I was not expecting this. But lastly, let's rip a holo. And this is actually way tougher than the other cards. Oh yeah, it's because it's a sticker, and the sticker itself wasn't ripping. But as you can see, they all have the black middle layer, which is actually super interesting. And I would love to hear from you guys if y'all have run into any fake cards that actually pass the rip test like this. And again, if you want a video for what to look for to identify fake cards, hit that subscribe button, and that video will be on my channel soon.